fact, I could go in the bedroom and think I wouldn't bother you at all.
Oh, you're not bothering me.
Oh,
Yeah, but we'll
how long are you going to be doing that?
probably about 5 minutes.
Oh, I can wait.
Yeah, okay. All right. Hi. From my study of Islam, I learned something. And if you're a Muslim, you're watching this, you won't. I doubt you'll believe what I'm about to tell you. What Muhammad believed the earth to be spread out on, according to Muhammad, and which seems to be backed up by Quran 68:1. The earth is spread out on a giant fish named Nun. By the way, Nun is actually a Hebrew word, and it means fish. I found out. But if you don't believe me, if you think I'm just making stuff up, this is what I learned. Okay, I'll read it to you. Okay, this is from Tabari, which is one of the collectors of the Hadith. And he said this. Okay, here are the traditions. No, this is not Tabari. This is someone else. I believe it's Sam Shamoun. Here are the traditions which renowned Muslim historian Al-Tabari transmitted regarding the meaning of Surah 68:1. He basically repeats what Ibn Kathir wrote. And Ibn Kathir is one of the bigwigs of one of the big Islamic scholars. Okay, someone might say, quote, if it is as you have described, namely that God, Allah, created the earth before the heavens, then what is the meaning of the statement of Ibn Abbas told all of you by Wasil b Abd al-Asadi Muhammad b Fadail al-Amash Abu Zabayan Ibn Abbas. The first thing, it says God, but I'm going to put Allah because it's Allah. The first thing Allah created is the pen. Allah then said to it, write. Whereupon the pen asked, what shall I write, my Lord? Allah replied, write what is predestined. He continued, and the pen proceeded to write whatever is predestined and going to be the coming of the hour, the day of judgment. Allah then lifted up the water vapor and split the heavens off from it. And then Allah created the fish, Nun. The fish called Nun. And the earth was spread out upon its back. Get that? Earth is spread out upon its back. So when the Quran's talking about the earth being spread out, you know it's being spread out on. It's spread out on a giant fish, according to all that stuff. Al-Tabari. The fish became agitated, wiggling its tail, I guess you could say, with the result that the earth was shaken up. It was steadied by means of the mountains, for they indeed proudly tower over the earth. The Quran talks about the earth being held down by mount. Allah puts down mountains as pegs to keep the earth from having earthquakes. Okay, I was told about the same by Wasil Waki al-Amash Abu Zabian Ibn Abbas. According to Ibn al-Muthana, Ibn Abi Adi Shaba, Sulayman al-Amash, Abu Zabian Ibn Abbas. The first thing created by Allah is the pen. It proceeded to write whatever it was going to be. Allah then lifted up, well actually it's in parentheses so it's really not there, but pretty sure it's Allah, lifted up the water vapor and the heavens were created from it. He then created the fish and the earth was spread out on its back. The fish moved with the result of the earth was shaken up. It was steadied by means of the mountains, for the mountains indeed proudly tower, parentheses, over the earth. So he said, and he recited Nun by the pen and what they write. That's Quran 68:1. So that's why Quran 68:1 says that. It's due to the earth being on a giant fish called Nun. And then there's more of the stuff. I was told the same by Tamim bi al-Muntarsir, Ishaq bi Yusuf, Sharik bi Abdullah al-Nakhai, al-Amash, Abu Zabin, or Mujahid ibn Abbas, with the exception, however, that he said, and the heavens were split off from it, instead were created. According to Bashar Yahya Suleiman, then okay, the first thing created by Allah is the pen. Allah said, "Write." Whereupon the pen asked, "What shall I write?" Allah replied, "Write what is predestined." He continued, and the pen proceeded to write whatever is predestined and going to be from the day on the coming of the hour, Judgment Day. Then Allah created the fish. He lifted up the water vapor, and the heaven was split off from it, and the earth was spread out upon the back of the fish. The fish became agitated, and as a result the earth was shaken up. It was steadied by means of the mountains. Again, mountains as pegs, according to the Quran. He continued, and they proudly towered there. So, yeah. So I tell you, according to the Quran, 68:1, backed up by Tabari, the earth is spread out on a giant fish, and this fish is called Nun, N-U-N. So just something to think about. Bye.